Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on The Flash Season 3. So we just had the highly anticipated two-part or two-episode Gorilla Grodd and Gorilla City storyline pass us by over the past week. It was awesome to see Grodd back on our screens, as well as seeing Solovar join the action, even though you could say his screen time was fairly limited. But it wasn't just those two gorillas and the rest of Gorilla City that were guest characters over the two episodes. Obviously, we saw Gypsy towards the end of the first part, which led to her being a decently main part of the second episode, as she was controlled by Grodd into transporting the Gorilla City army from Earth 2 to Earth 1. But one of the coolest quick scenes, which was connected to how Gypsy ended up on Earth 2 in the first place, was when she met her client. Now, we knew Gypsy was on Earth 2 to find someone for a client back on Earth 19, but who was this client? Well, it was the Flash or Speedster from Earth 19, known as the Accelerated Man. Now, the Accelerated Man looked extremely interesting. His design was very unusual, but very unique at the same time. But one of the biggest questions surrounding his appearance was not based around his costume or suit, but the colour of his lightning when he sped away. So the colour of Accelerated Man's lightning was a purple indigo sort of colour, but more on the purple side. This is the first time we have seen this colour of lightning on a Speedster. We have seen blue, which is fairly close, but nothing in the range of purple. So what the hell does it mean? What does the Accelerated Man's lightning colour mean going ahead on the Flash? Now, in the comics, they do tend to define what a Speedster's lightning colour means a bit differently than in comparison to the show. Like, some are similar, while some are vastly different. So to make sense of the Accelerated Man's purple lightning, we will need to go over the other lightning colours that have been seen on the Flash show up to this point. The first colour to go over is the colour yellow, which sometimes can appear as a sort of like orange colour depending on the effect and who it's coming off. Now, yellow lightning is generated by speedsters who have a pure connection to the Speed Force. Speedsters that possess yellow lightning include Barry Allen, Wally West, Jesse Quick, and of course, Jay Garrick. We have also seen Hunter Zolomon's Time Remnant with it, as well as Eliza Harmon or Trajectory as well, but we will bring her up again later on in the video. Next, we have Red Lightning, which we have seen being used by Eobard Thawne, aka the Reverse Flash, as well as Edward Claris, aka the Rival. Now, Red Lightning generally means that the Speedster is connected to the negative Speed Force. But we have seen recently that Black Flash came with Red Lightning when he formerly, as Hunter Zolomon, had just the Yellow Lightning as seen by his Time Remnant, and then he obviously had Blue Lightning when he was Zoom. Speaking of Blue Lightning, that is up next. We have seen two Speedsters produce Blue Lightning so far on the Flash, the first obviously being Hunter Zolomon as Zoom, and the second being Eliza Harmon or Trajectory, even though that was only for a few seconds before she died. In the comics, Blue Lightning generally means you are more tapped into the Speed Force than others, but on the show, Blue Lightning seems to just be the result of manufacturing and boosting speed with the velocity formula. Zoom was dying slowly last season due to the side effects of velocity, so he had the Blue Lightning the whole season. And we saw Eliza essentially like overdose on the formula. Like, that Trajectory episode was basically a glorified drug PSA. Now, Blue Lightning basically represents the illness, but seeing as Eliza would have been, one, rational, as well as two, she was fairly new to using it up to that point. So when she went overboard and injected so much of it into her, that's why she would have had Yellow Lightning for the beginning, and then she all had that Blue Lightning just as she was about to die. Because it was really the first time that she went a bit overboard with it. Now, you might think we are up to purple, but we actually have one more colour before that, and that is the colour of white. White lightning is what is produced by the villain for this season, Savitar, the God of Speed. Now, it is a bit unclear as to what it specifically means, but I think it's if you combine every colour or just every colour of the rainbow, it could be both, but it creates the colour white. So this could just be used to identify that he is faster than all the other speedsters, or possibly faster than all of them combined, but that would be a bit of a stretch, like that's going a bit far, but he is pretty damn fast. The white lightning could also just be an indicator to one who has been connected to the Speed Force for such an extended period of time, such as Savitar. He's been a speedster for quite a while. So that's what it could indicate, but I don't know if they'll necessarily explain it this season, or they'll just sort of allude to why he has white lightning. And now we are finally here, Purple Lightning, possessed by the Flash or Speedster from Earth 19, the Accelerated Man. As I said earlier, the Accelerated Man is the only one, so far of course, to have produced Purple Lightning. Obviously there could be someone else across the multiverse who does possess it as well. Now just to add quickly, it's not like he has the Purple Lightning within the comics, it is something that the writers and the showrunners have given him themselves. But why is his lightning purple and not yellow like all the other quote-unquote good speedsters we have been introduced to so far on The Flash? There are a few possible options. As I said in the comics, having blue lightning means you are more tapped into the Speed Force. So seeing that they use blue lightning to represent the negatives of the velocity formula, they may have made purple lightning on the show the version of the blue lightning from the comics. Another option is that, similar to the blue lightning from the show, the purple lightning might be due to another speed enhancer, but unlike the velocity formula, this one doesn't slowly kill you. Different Earths have different strengths and, in different fields, and someone on Earth 19 may have been able to develop a no side effect type of speed enhancer, which, doesn't slowly kill you like velocity. Or it could be down to how he got his actual abilities. He simply may have gotten his powers in a completely different way than we have ever seen before, and for some reason, hopefully one that makes sense if they go this way, he was given purple lightning. Now in the comics, it really depends on who tells you and the different interpretations, but some people go on the fact of the color spectrum as to how fast a speedster is based on their lightning. So I think red's the slowest, yellow's the second slowest, and then blue is the fastest. Apart from white, which is the ultimate, but I don't think anyone has white. But purple is meant to be around the blue. I think it's purple or indigo is basically in line with blue, depending on who, whose interpretation it is. So they could be going off that, and that this purple means that this Accelerated Man is possibly the fastest speedster that we have met so far, apart from Savitar, of course. But I just thought I'd chuck that in because I think that's what it is. But I think that came from different artists. I think the people that actually draw the comics, not the writers. But they're just the artists. They're not the ones that actually, write the story and write the lore of all the different characters. So it's hard to take their word for it as to what different colors mean in regards to speedsters and different speeds that they get up to. But thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, it'd be very much appreciated if you could leave a like on it. Let me know in the comments section below, did I get anything wrong? Did I leave anything out? Just let me know, correct me. Do you think that Accelerated Man is the fastest speeds that we have met so far? Sorry, apart from Savitar, because I think he's just ridiculously fast. So I think he's the benchmark. So do you think Accelerated Man is above everyone else? And do you think that he got it from a speed enhancer? Do you think he's the only one that has purple lightning? Or do you think someone else might get it eventually? Or do you think they just gave him purple lightning just to have a bit of fun, give him something a bit different? That could be what it is, but it's good to theorize that there's other things around it that could possibly come to fruition in future episodes or future seasons. But yeah, leave all of them in the comment section below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys, and goodbye.